And yes, we are back again with another new episode of our show in style. Let me take this opportunity to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. I hope Christmas was amazing. I hope your New Year is also amazing. Well, on our set today, we do have, of course, a fashion model. Lately, we are so into models because, models are doing great things. They're featuring in videos. They are going for big competitions, and that's why we think we should be using them mostly on our show. Then we're going to be having, of course, the smash look with Kourtney Kardashian looking lovely in a sparkling jumpsuit at her mother's party at the Christmas. Then from her, we're gonna have the smash look. Then from her, we're gonna have the look tip, then a smash look, and of course the trends. How about we don't say much? How about we see all that with the coming ups? Then we're gonna be right back.
Coming up next, we have the smash look with a splendid Khloe Kardashian looking dazzling in a sparkling jumpsuit, exposing a little of her baby bump at her mother's Christmas party. And that'll be followed up with an interview we had with Linda Umuhoza telling us more on her first casting experience and her sense of fashion. And that will be preceded with a look tip focusing on what to wear at the first season, and of course end the show with the current trends and fashion shows that have been happening in the fashion world. And here we're focusing on the AMA Awards that happened lately.
And as usual, fashionistas, let's start off our show with a smash look. And a smash look of this week goes to the gorgeous Kourtney Kardashian, looking gorgeous in a sparkling silver jumpsuit. And that was the time she showed people her baby bump at her mother's Christmas party. She looked gorgeous, and we thought we couldn't miss her as a smash look of this week.
And our smash look goes to the splendid Khloe Kardashian. Khloe was sparkling, shimmering, beaded, and bumming along at the 2017 Kardashian-Jenner family Christmas party. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star sported a long silver fringe outfit and fur coat at the bash that took place on Sunday, Christmas Eve. She showed off her look in a snap video with sister Kim Kardashian, who said, "I know what you guys really want." Khloe got the opportunity to show off a shared Instagram caption saying, "Merry Christmas. May you sparkle and shine this first season," and say it again, "May all your wishes and dreams come true." And her hopes is everyone to feel happiness all this year. Khloe Kardashian, born on June 27, 1984 in Los Angeles, California, to parents Rob and Kris Kardashian. Robert Kardashian was a famed attorney. He defended O.J. Simpson during his highly publicized murder trial. Khloe has two older sisters, Kourtney and Kim, and a younger brother named Rob. Her family reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashian premiered in 2007. A sniff of Kourtney and Khloe taking Miami aired in 2009. That year, Khloe married NBA star Lamar Odom, and the two soon began filming Khloe and Lamar. She also served as host of The X Factor and later starred in The Cocktails with Khloe, both for one season. After protracted divorce from Odom, Khloe began dating another NBA player, Tristan Thompson, who they are expecting a baby together.
And of course, my people, let's proceed the show with the interview. And our interviewee of this week is the gorgeous Linda Umuhoza, a fashion model. She's here to tell us about her career, the idea we came about, what she likes about modeling, what is her sense of fashion, who inspired her, lots of more of that. How about we see her as our interviewee of this week? Thank you for being part of our show, Hoza.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, Hoza, I want to know, when did you think modeling was a career that you had to pursue?
I started modeling when I was in senior 4. I joined Franco in Golden Models. I loved modeling ever since I was a kid. I used to model around the house, and they used to call me Miss What. So I loved modeling.
Yes. So tell me, what are the biggest challenges you faced when you started doing modeling?
The challenges I faced were that I wasn't famous in Uganda, in Rwanda, because I used to study in Uganda. So like when we used to go for castings, they really wanted the professional models and the models they know. So every time I used to be discriminated and not picked because I wasn't famous enough. So yeah, I think that's the only challenge I had.
Yeah. Hoza, you're a model, and I want to know, tell me about your first ever casting, the experience.
My first casting was in Kigali Fashion Week. When I went on stage, not a stage, it was like a long thing. I had to move, but then when I started, I stripped.
Oh, like
I almost
twisted your leg.
Yeah, I almost fell. It was so horrible and so I felt so bad. I felt like I'm not going to do it. But then when I stood up again, I was like, I have to make it. And I moved confidently, and the judges loved that, and they chose me, and I worked in Kigali Fashion Week.
Wow. So you are a fashion model. How do you find the fashion industry in Rwanda?
Fashion industry in Rwanda, the made in Rwanda clothings, I love them so much. But the fact that they're not, the designers and the fashion designers aren't proud of what they do, they don't always bring them out. Like, people don't wear them, they still love all this. We're not proud of what we do. We are not proud of the things we make ourselves. Like, everyone is on the international level. They all want to wear the international thing.
Do you think we should improve to make Rwandese fall in love with their own products?
We should always have fashion shows based on the Rwandan things that are made here.
Who inspires you when it comes to fashion?
The person that inspired me is Tara Banks. Ever since I was a kid, I used to love her so much that I even called myself Linda Tyra.
So where do you see your career in 5 years?
My career in 5 years, when I was still young, I used to want to be, no, not when I was still young, like a year ago, I always wanted to be Victoria's Secret model. And
Victoria Angel.
Yeah, I want to be there in 5 years. Modeling, apparently modeling in Rwanda is for everyone. Everyone now does modeling, whether you're fat, whether you're skinny, whether you're tall or short. Because in Rwanda, people don't discriminate the others. That's the only thing I love about modeling. I'm in an agency called Golden Models. It's actually I'm one of the tallest, yet I'm not that tall. Yeah, it's modeling in Rwanda is okay, but we just need more effort. We just need support from the government, support from people, so that we are also looked as people with a career, not just people walking around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are the 3 criteria that a model should have, a fashion model and a runway model?
A fashion model is supposed to be, is not supposed to be so fat. Yeah, you can be fat only when you're in a plus size model agency and stuff. Not so fat, and you're supposed to be confident. You're supposed to have a serious face on your a serious look on your face.
Linda, you want to be in 5 years you want to become a Victoria's Secret angel, and you know here in Rwanda we're so crucial when it comes to culture. Victoria's Secret, as you know, Victoria's Secret, they wear lingerie. Like the runway, it's all about bikinis, lingerie, and everything. How are you gonna handle that? Isn't that gonna affect you as a fellow Rwandese?
The thing I know is that in this world, everyone grows up. Things change. Because if we were supposed to follow what the culture says and stuff, we weren't supposed to be dressed like this, or we weren't supposed to drive cars. We're supposed to be back in the kingdom. So every year goes on, we have to keep developing. So by 5 years, I'm very sure it will be very fine. Like going in a fashion show, in a bikini, stuff like that, because I know if you know where your heart belongs and everything is going to be okay. Like, I don't mind doing that because I know it will be my life, my career. I have to do this, I have to do this, but I have to keep growing my mind. Yeah, yes. So I'll be okay with it.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? My biggest fear is getting embarrassed.
Getting embarrassed?
Yeah. Falling down in front of everyone. Okay. Yeah.
Fashion-wise, who inspires you when it comes to fashion, and what do you like wearing?
The person who inspires me in fashion is Franco Kabano. He has been like a dad to me. I actually call him uncle. He's the one who trains me in modeling. He's the leader of our agency. Yeah, he helps me pick whatever I want to wear. Yeah, he's everything. I like wearing crop tops and this and jeans. Actually, I don't like skirts.
You don't like skirts?
No.
Here we want to know 3 facts about you that we don't know.
Things people don't know about me. I'm a leader. I love leading people. I love being the top leader of everything.
You're the queen.
I'm the queen.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah, I'm very confident about whatever I say. So even if someone tells me, Linda, what did you say on TV? What did you do on TV? I don't really care, because I know I did me, and if you can't go with me, then it's your problem.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah, but
and the last thing people don't know about me, I'm religious. I love God so much. I have to go to church every Sunday. Even if I've gone out on Saturday, I still have to go to church. I can't miss church.
we want to know again 3 things you can't live without.
3 things I can't live without. I can't live without my family. I can't live without my career. I can't live without modeling. I can't live without friends.
Sure.
He's Franco Cavano. He has been like a dad to me. I actually call him uncle. He's the one who trains me in modeling. He's the leader of our agency. Yeah, he helps me pick whatever I want to wear. Yeah, he's everything.
What do you like wearing?
I like wearing crop tops and this and jeans. Actually, I don't like skirts.
You don't like skirts?
No.
Linda, so last message to the people who are watching, mostly young girls who see you and they want to pursue a career just as you did. What is the message that you do have for them?
Yeah, to all the girls out there and everyone out there, be you, act you. Don't settle for something less. Do everything you want to do for you. Don't do it for someone else. Don't listen to what people say. Okay, listen to a bit of it, but not all of it. Take your heart with it. Take your heart with whatever you want to think about. Yeah.
Thank you very much for being part of our show.
Thank you, Christelle.
Well, let's proceed with a look tip, and here we're going to focus on what to wear Christmas season, New Year's Eve, all that. What do you have to wear when it's Christmas? What do you have to wear when it's New Year's? Well, we're going to give you guidance and tell you what are the good outfits for such a period of time. How about we see a look tip with what to wear Christmas and New Year's?
And our look tip of today, we're gonna focus on what to wear at the festive season. The big day has arrived, but we can almost guarantee that come 6 p.m. you'll be feeling the full effect of your Christmas dinner. Not to mention every festive party that has preceded it. And while we don't encourage dietary deprivation at this time of the year, the feeling of having to pop open the top bottle of your jeans has to be one of the worst things about Christmas. The temptation here, of course, is to spend the day running up to the new year in nothing but loungewear. But with more family gathering, pub lunches, and afternoon walks on the cards, your comfies won't quite cut it. So how can you look good, scarf your face full of festive treats, and be comfortable all at the same time? The key here is to opt for clothes that will flatter your figure, whilst seemingly your silhouetted enter the floaty dress. A favorite of each girl and fashion editor alike, these dresses prove their worth far beyond festival season as the perfect way to disguise the bloated state of leathery that occur after worn pieces. Whether you choose to wear your shoes or mid-length, we advise teaming with a pair of boots appropriate to the occasion. Whereas afternoon strolls might come for a thicker version to withstand the chill, if you want to dress up a bit, opt for something with a heel or a sassy over the heel style. Similarity, don't be afraid to get creative with layering. If your dress doesn't score on the installation, pop a lightweight neck sweater underneath or swaddle up with a chunky cardigan over the top. Well, that is all we had for you for what to wear at the first season. I hope you learned a thing or two.
Of course, let's proceed with the trends, what has been happening in fashion world, events, everything. And here we're focusing on the AMA Awards. We didn't show you the awards, but we heard a few couple of smash looks from the AMA Awards, but now we're going to show you the entire show. It was such a beautiful show. Everything about it was amazing, and you guys have to see what happened at the AMA Awards. Let's see that.
Some of the biggest names in the music gathered on Sunday night for the 2017 American Music Award. A host of stars lit up the red carpet on Sunday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, including Selena Gomez, who debuted her newly dyed blonde hair, and pop princess Demi Lovato. Selena and Demi Lovato arrived in a head-turning look, opting for a sizzling black dress for their year's show. Selena, who unveiled her lighter locks at the awards show, fronted her legs in an agey black and silver leather dress by coat. The Hat What It Wants Stones Dress 25 stepped into the red carpet in her fitted frock, which featured a zipped accent as well as a star embellishment. Trace Ellis Ross served as the host for this year's American Music Award at the Microsoft Theater on Sunday. Her mom, Diana Ross, was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award, while Bruno Mars won 7 of the total 8 nominations, including Artist of the Year. Performing her first new tune, Wolves, in a white nightgown, Selena, 25, took the stage for the 5th time since her kidney transplant. Jamie Foxx gave a powerful speech to kick off the event as he welcomed first response from the recent hurricanes and wildfires. Pink and Kelly Clarkson sang a tribute duet to those lost in the natural disasters, while the former performed her song Beautiful Trauma on the side of the GW Marriott Hotel in TLA. Christina Aguilera performed a Whitney Houston tribute of I Will Always Love, as well as a medley of the latest single hits. Lady Gaga bet Rihanna and Alicia Cara to win the favorite pop rock artist. Collaboration of the year went to Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber for their song Despacito. Favorite rap hip hop artist went to Drake, with favorite pop rock duo or group award to Imagine Dragons.
My people, that is the show we had for you. We're not going to forget to always say a very big thank you to the Grazia Apartments for always giving us this beautiful venue. You guys who keep watching the show, my entire team, my viewers, if you fail to watch the show, you can always catch us up on our Facebook by typing InStyle RTV, and of course you can follow the show on our YouTube channel. And of course I won't forget to say a very big thank you to Marsha's Boutique for always dressing me up this well, and of course my entire team that I always work with every day. Thank you so much, and let me wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.